Hello, everybody. This is Julie D. from NordoniaHills.news, and I have somebody I would like you to meet.
Hello.
Hello.
And this is David. Now pronounce your last name.
It's I Felice, long I, silent A.
There you go. And he just took over the wash and dry in Northfield Center. Can you give us a little tour?
Sure, definitely, Julie. Let's go this way.
Let's tell people what you've been working on.
Okay.
And I know it's still in the process.
Yep. Basically, we've been working on trying to get things consolidated. Like here, we had two washers that were sitting here that weren't working, so we removed that to clear up the floor space. This next unit's been sitting here for quite a few years, and all it needs to do is to go from this point to this point. So we started drilling the holes for it. These washers that are out of service, we're going to pull those, and then move things down, and then we're going to take a couple of the washers from the opposite side. We're going to put them here, and then we'll be all set. We'll have three of the same size in a row, and then the front loaders will be here. And then we have on this side that needs some work and repair. Been trying to find a technician, thought I had one this morning. I have another one coming out tomorrow, so we're going to repair all of these that need to be repaired, and to check and verify the ones that are still running, making sure that they're running properly. And then we're going to remove this vending machine and the vending machine at the front, and we're going to put in a brand new one for snacks and beverages at the front of the store. And then we're going to, on Monday, starting Monday, we're going to put in a brand new floor, and when we get around the other side, Julie will point to that picture spot and we'll take a look at that. Heading this way.
So how much money are you putting in this place?
So right now, it's been $4,000, and when we put the floor in, it'll be another $7,000. And then we had to reinforce this wall because for years, no one put the base plate on underneath. So that's basically, if you look at your house and you see the studs in a wall, you've got the base plate, the vertical, and then across. They didn't have anything in the bottom to support it.
Wow.
So we took care of all of that. We vacuumed and cleaned out underneath everything here, through all the lint traps, and cumulative speaking, there was probably a total of 350-gallon bags of lint that we pulled out of these machines.
Wow.
And behind it as well, just to give you an idea. It was extensive.
How long have you been here?
We just bought it 5 weeks ago.
Oh, because I lived in Forest when 1972. I remember this place. I think it was here.
Yeah, it was.
Since 1972.
Correct, but it was a dry cleaner then.
Yeah.
And then now it's a laundromat, and so we're going from there.
Unbelievable.
So how long have you been a customer here?
Well, I guess ever since we just do our heavy rugs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because it would beat up our machine.
Yeah, I understand. What's your first name?
Gene.
Gene, my name is David.
David, I know. So you're the new owner. Huh?
I'm one of the new owners.
I often
yeah.
said, I wonder why this is a gold mine. Why wouldn't somebody
Spend
fix it
some
up?
money and give it a little TLC, right?
Yeah, because
That's
it's
the
in
way
a
I
good
feel.
area. You got Greenwood. You got a lot of people that would use
Yep,
this place.
exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Julie, I'm going to finish here.
Yeah.
So these washing machines we're pulling out. The blue tables that are up front, we're going to go all this through here, and we're going to offer in the next few weeks a drop-off, wash, dry, and fold service. So that'll be on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. My partner, Sunita, will be running that part of it, and then we'll see how that goes, and hopefully it'll take off.
And not to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
you're putting in a new system on some of the machines so they wouldn't have to pay with quarters?
Yes, it's called Dexter Pay. It's an app, and it's through Dexter, the people who manufactures a family-owned business, and it'll be all the dryers and all the updated Dexter machines, which include this one, that one there, and the two up front. So now, unfortunately, the 4 that are here, they will not qualify. They're too old, and they said they didn't have a retro kit.
I think some people may
Still
not,
like quarters, yeah.
Some people may not
Yep.
want the app, so it's nice to
Exactly.
have both options.
Yep, and it'll be really good, I think, for the larger machines where you're putting in, like, for example, if you've got to put in $8 worth of quarters, I mean, that's 32 quarters going into a machine, right?
Exactly.
So that might help out and alleviate some of that.
Yeah.
So here, I'm kind of proud of this. I'm going to get this door squared away, but this gives you an idea how clean it is back here. I mean, it used to be dust everywhere. Now, we still got some things that kick out from the past week and so forth, but that's the scale we're going to be using for this, and it works. It's an old style scale. We're going to put it right here on the table, and we'll be able to utilize that. Plus, it'll make it more convenient with those tables over here for anyone coming out of their dryer. They can pull their clothes right there.
Wow, we really get behind the scenes.
Makes sense. And then, and here's the flooring. So this will start Monday,
Yes.
but it'll roll through all the way through till Wednesday. We'll be shut down, unfortunately. But it's a 3-stage process of epoxy. And I've hired a local Terracoat. His name is Dennis Trusnick.
I know Dennis.
30 years in the business and does very good work. And then finally here, it's a mess, but we're gonna get it all arranged and everything, but this is the key thing. We spent $2,500 here. Well, actually, officially, Howard, the landlord, will be spending $2,500. I took the money up front and took care of it, and then he'll take care of that. But it was leaking and it needed to be done. And I think it's gonna be a benefit to everyone in the shopping plaza.
Now, what are your hours going to be once you open?
Still 24/7 like
Okay.
we've been in the past. I've staged some security cameras. I live less than 7 minutes away, so in case something should happen, my managing partner, she as well lives maybe 10 minutes away at the top. She lives in Macedonia. I live in Sagamore Hills.
Beautiful. And you said you're going to be closed for renovations. What days were those?
It's from the 16th of June, this Monday coming up, through the 18th, and that's strictly for the flooring. We're going to continue renovating other things,
Right.
but for the floor, we have no choice.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, thank you very much. I'm sure if anybody has any questions, we'll let you know.
Thank you very much, Julie.
Thank you, David.
Yep, have a great day.